Welcome back, children. Today we are going to start our 7th standard's first chapter of history. This is the sources of history. Children, we studied last year ancient Indian history, and this year we are going to study about the medieval period. Medieval period or medieval history is the 9th century CE to 18th century CE history. History gives us a chronological, scientific, and systematic account of past events. This means history. There are 4 factors which are very important in the viewpoint of history. They are individuals, the personal history, society, a particular type of society's history also can be there, place, a particular type of place, its history also, and time. Time also is very important. History must be based on the authentic evidence and proofs. These kinds of proofs and evidence also are needed. These types of proofs are known as the sources of history. Let us classify these sources into material sources, written sources, and oral sources to learn more about them. Let us also evaluate the sources of history. We have to consider many factors related to historical event we want to study. It is necessary to support our study with historical sources. These sources have to be verified. We have to study or see whether they are authentic. It is also necessary to use these sources judiciously and only after a critical analysis. These are the material sources: forts, memorials, buildings, cave sculptures, inscriptions, coins, and copper plates, which also called physical sources. Material sources, in that forts have an important place among material sources. Some major types of forts are hill forts, forest forts, sea forts, and forts on the plains. Monuments includes samadhis, graves which also shows the history, virgala also included in the monuments, and buildings also are there. Buildings which includes different kinds of palaces, ministerial mansions, queen's quarters which also called ranivasa, and also houses of common people. They all provide insights about that period. Looking at them, we come to know about the development of the architecture, the economic conditions of that time period, the quality of art, and the style of building construction, and people's standard of living in that particular period. Let us learn. Since ancient times, coins like kavdi, damdi, dhela, paisa, ana, and rupee were used. Some local items or proverbs are based on coins. For example, ek foot ki kaudi denar nahi. Here, foot ki kaudi means the lowest bit of money. Solah ana such, which means 100% true. The coins also are an important source of history. Gold coins, copper coins also were there, and silver coins also were there. These are also an important source of history. From these coins we learn about the rulers, their period, governance, religious ideas, personal details, etc. Similarly, we also learn about financial transactions and economic conditions prevailing at that time. We also see how far metallurgy had advanced in that period. Children, do you know what is meant by metallurgy? Yes, metallurgy is a science and technology of metals and their purification. Peshwas used different kinds of coins, and also Emperor Akbar used Shiv Parvati, which have Shiv Parvati images. By this, the Hyder Ali also used different kind of images or coins. From this we can understand the religious coordination between them. Peshwas used the Arabic or Persian language on their coins. This is a coin of Peshwa period, and Hyder Ali, who used Shiv Parvati on their coins, Shiv Parvati images on their coins. This throws light on their use of language in that period. One of the most important material source is an inscription. An inscription is a carving on a stone or a wall. For example, the inscription found in the Brihadeshwar temple premises in Tanjavur. Many inscriptions of the period, these types of inscriptions in the time period of Chalukya, Rashtrakuta, Chola and Yadava king have been found, which is considered to be very important and reliable source of history. An inscription is considered the reliable source of history. It helps us to understand features like language, script, social life of a period, a particular time period's social life also we can understand by that. Inscription carved on sheets of copper are known as copper plate. Royal edicts, verdicts, etc. are inscribed on copper plates. Chaityas, vihars, temples, churches, these kinds of religious places, and also wells, weapons, utensils, ornaments and musical instruments also are, these all are material sources. I hope children all of you understand this video. Thank you very much for watching it, and in the next video we are going to learn about the written sources of history.